competition was fantastic from start to finish, and when you get to play in a facility like this, it makes it even more worthwhile traveling the 6.5 hours to get here.
We sacrificed a lot, time, and like our summer. So I really think that if we keep with that, we'll be on pace for a great time at nationals.
Just an overall great performance. Came out in the second half, was able to close it out and get that regional victory that we wanted.
Benefits of this level are huge. The college exposures, second to none for these guys. They're all able to get recruited and achieve the goals that they want to when they set out to actually sign up to play club sports and make a team. They're able to get those opportunities.
I think having something to play for is a real benefit to these girls, not just showcases, it's competition. Everyone wants to win. You play competitive sports because you want to win.
Keeper in there excited. Blyler screaming at his defense, trying to get them motivated. This is a 15U contest, and we'll double check, but it looks like probably a 40-minute half. Could be 35. Like I said, we'll also get the names of the officials. We had a quick turnaround because of the length of the previous game. Just didn't have as much time to get the referees' names. Also,
Here we go, let's go!
picking up on some of the little comments that you'll see. We do know that these two teams come in here. Chicago team with a good job in the Midwest Regional. They went 5-0, defeating Nationals Union Black, SC Waukesha out of Wisconsin, Des Moines Menace out of Iowa, Midwest United out of Michigan, and St. Louis Scott Gallagher, of course, out of Missouri. Starters for these teams, we'll run through those here and try to give you the names throughout the match. You'll see a little run here coming in. That was Valencia, and he will earn that ball. Starters for the Raiders, as we mentioned, Cerritos in goal, wearing number 1. Number 2 is Julian Martinez. Number 4, Ivan Lopez. Number 6, Josue Villanueva. Number 7, Irving Axel Moreno. Marco Antonio Valencia wearing number 9. Number 11, Christian Leon. Juan Jesus Ramirez. Number 15, Aparicio. That's Raul, number 17. And rounding out the starters for the Raiders will be Melvin Martinez, number 23. And a toss coming in. That one flicked back, and see the orange shirts of Harleysville. They will let that one trail across the line, and it will be put in play by the keeper, Blyler. I see a beautiful sunset taking place here. We're in Overland Park in the Shields Soccer Complex, Overland Park, Kansas. Ball worked forward and then broken up defensively. Ball worked across in the midfield. Nice flick away there. Good job by the defense, and now firing forward. Near side, that's going to be Bovell. We'll get the starters here for Harleysville in just a moment as they work it into the top of the box. Ball tipped around, now coming the other way. Captain out there is Leon. Looking out on the far side, finds a player, finds a teammate. Working it in, that's going to be Valencia. Gets it over to teammate, flipped inside, and now hesitating briefly, and then Blyler will pick it up. Here's the starters for Harleysville in the orange. Number 4 is Quintos, Thomas Quintos in the midfield. Number 6, Joseph Lodis. High ball there sent toward midfield. James Barton, number 8. Jack Albright, 9. Ethan Locker, number 2. Michael Mikulak, wearing number 11. Ty Blyler, we mentioned him, in goal, wearing number 12. Tyler Bovell, number 15. 16 is Shane Velez. 20, Beckett Winger. And number 21, Zach Morales. So as we move forward here, a foul is called. It'll be a kick here coming up. Putting it in play is going to be Velez. 5th game of the day for the broadcast team here. Daniel Reed doing the producing. John Peters here on the mic, our camera folks, as we see the ball near the top of the box, now cleared away. Riyadh, Georgia, and that ball cleared away. Nice tackle over there, and that's number 20, Beckett Winger. Winger with the nice sliding tackle to get that one out of play. See the Lehigh coach from the previous match coming over and wishing Coach Quintos good luck, a fellow Pennsylvania team. Ball in the back. Looks like Lopez. He'll send it forward with the right foot. That goes through, but in the back you've got Velez. He makes sure there's no contact, and then Blyler will put it back in play. Gets a good foot on it. Puts it well across the midfield line, and here we go the other way. Quick run. Shot put up, and it's high over the bar. Blyler going up just to make sure it cleared, but Leon with the shot draws the approval of the crowd cheering him on the far side. Ball being brought back onto the pitch. We're on field number 3 here at the Shields Soccer Complex, right on the edge. Right on us around here we have a lot of trees and a golf course kind of on the edge of this beautiful facility. Overland Park, Kansas. Ball worked down the side, brought right here in front of us. Now flicked forward, trying to work it around. Working there is Mikulak. That ball will go out. It'll be a throw in here for Harleysville. Harleysville, PA Dominion. We'll just call it Harleysville for now, or Dominion. You'll know who we're talking about. On the other side, the Chicago team, Raiders FC. So we might refer to them as Chicago or Raiders. You'll know who we're talking about. Ball across, and a sliding save in there by Cerritos. Boy, good pace on that one. That was a worm burner. Stayed right on the turf all the way across. But Cerritos manages to bring it in. Little quick shove in the back, but gets away with that now. The offense turns back around. That was Moreno. Moreno gets it over to teammate Mariscal. Working it in. There's Leon. He's been a good worker in front. And Winger now clears it away briefly. Still heading it around. Good physicality here both ways. Great job there by number 6, Lodis. Far side looking for options. Trying to get it forward. Here it comes. Winger offside just barely. The AR2 on the far side. The flag goes up and the crowd has the big ooh. It's like a missed putt in a golf tournament. The flag goes up. The crowd responds. And the ball will be set down where the infraction took place. Hand up for the referee, and now it brings it down. Ball sent back to Cerritos. We work it across. We're going to check with the 4th official here in a moment to see the exact time of this half. And a trip there will come the other way. So we'll check right here at the bench and see, are we talking 40 minutes or 35? Appreciate that from the 4th official. Gives us the word exactly 40 minutes plus the extra time that will come. That will send us to halftime. Then 40 minutes the second half will go full time, and then whatever extra time is added on. As we said, at halftime we'll get the names of the referees for you. That one headed. Let's see if they can clear it away. They do. And a good hustle there by the defense to get back. Good job and a good pressure put on there by the Raiders. Looked like it was Velez who made his way to the back to clear that one out. That ball headed toward the goal line. Finally cleared away. And a ball, a little shove in the back. That will be a foul called on the far side. And the defense will set up. Raiders with an opportunity here. Let's see the left foot. Looks like a left-footed service coming up, and it's low. Short one. Brought across in the middle. Blocked. Somewhere getting in there. That was Albright who got some contact. Ball sent out. Good hustle here. Flying down the side, trying to get to it. We'll try to get you a number there. Good hustle. Saw some good speed there. That was Mikulak hustling down that far side. Now ball worked up by Aparicio. He goes down. And they hear a whistle, and there's the foul. And player down. Let's see if he's back up. Looks like he is popping right back up. So the ball will be placed. Trying to find somebody open there. Easy to see these numbers. You like that. Black on the orange, white shorts for Harleysville. On the other side, the white jerseys with the navy blue or black numbers. Easy to see. Ball sent to the back. Julian Martinez. Long ball sent through. Let's see who's going to come up with it. Cleared away by Blyler as he came scurrying forward to get a foot on it. And the ball does trickle across the line. It will go out. Once again, a beautiful sky here as we move into early evening. 8:30 contest. It should take us on up to about 10 p.m. here in Overland Park. Ball whiffed there. Kick it back the other way. That would have been a good opportunity. You see it happening both ways, however. It's a little bit of nerves possibly here in the National Championship Series. Michalak sends it forward. Michalak sends it down the line. That's Morales. Works it in, sends it in. Who's going to get there? That's going to be a ball that's going to go out, and it will be a corner. I think the defender in there, Martinez, thought it was touched by Harleysville, but that was not the case. And the referee, no hesitation, calling for the corner. Quick low ball. Beckett Winger now with it. Now gets it back to Michalak. Sends it across. Still live. Here's a shot that's going to be high over the bar. And got under that one just a little bit. Got the pace on it, but a little bit off target. Cerritos now retrieves it, brings it back out. Here's a little bit of space in the back here for the Raiders. That ball will go out. A little bit of an error there in the back. An easy pass that gets away and goes out of play. Ball sent to Winger. Can't miss him with that blonde hair on that far side. Beckett Winger. Working over there is, it's number 8, Barton. Ball blocked well by the defense. Once again, and into play, Melvin Martinez. For Harleysville, they came out of their regional as well. The Eastern Regional, 5-0. 2-1 win over Real Jersey. 5-0 over Far Post Premier of Vermont. 1-0 over Sousa EDP out of New York. There's a toss in the box as we go through those games. And it'll be cleared away. 4-0 over PSA National out of New Jersey. And a 3-0 win over the New York Stars, the Premier Galaxy out of East New York. So both these teams coming in with great records in the regionals to send into this National Championship Series in the 15U boys. As we said, 40-minute halves. Little extra time could be added on each half, depending on any sort of delays, injuries, substitutes, goals that are scored whenever the clock stops. Almost had Michalak breaking in. A last-second deflection there. That ball sent back in, trying to work it around. Good turn. And a foul there as a slide in there from Leon. Referee working her way around. Now the ball played. Sent up forward there, that's Barton. And taken right away. Martinez seems to be everywhere, working his way defensively. Nice ball sent in, working in. Moreno trying to get past the defense. Hear a whistle, but that's on another field. Here we go. Ball sent back out. Played nicely there by Aparicio. Sent right back, a little give and go. Right back across, headed, not out. Volleyed out of the air, and that's going to be off to the far side. It was a one-timer and a hard shot to get control of it. That ball went high in the air. I believe that was Leon who took a whack at it, possibly Villanueva. But it was off to the right, a little bit high. And here we go. Blyler puts it in play. Sent out toward his teammate Quintos. Coach's son, Tom Quintos. Thomas Quintos, the son. Tom, the dad, the coach. Ball flicked through, tried to go through, a little sandwich there. And this will be a little bit of a surprise here from the coach. And I'll tell you who went down and took the worst of it was Michalak, but he gets called for the foul. So come the other way. Several players coming away with a little bruise on that one. Ball headed down. Leon works it through. Christian Leon works it over to Mariscal. Leon takes it out to the corner. Tries to send it in. There's a cross into the box, headed away. Tipped away nicely. Winger chases it across. Nice ball sent forward. Let's see, it's a 1v1 here. Working it up, Michalak with options. He's going to get it out to his left foot. Still working with it. And it's going to be kicked toward the corner. Should be a corner. And good hard work there by Michalak, and he deserves the credit for that corner. And a nice ball sent to him. Let's see. Quintos Thomas will work his way up to the corner. Looks like he's going to set it in motion. Once again, welcome you folks from Pennsylvania, from Illinois, Chicago area, and all across the world, actually. International players, some in here, but the U.S. Youth Soccer National Championships. So primarily across America. Here's the ball. Back post. Headed. And it's going to go wide. And Cerritos just watches that one bound out of play. Got a head on it, but may have been a little too high for it. That ball coming down just past the far post. Cerritos will put it in play. So if you're Coach Quintos, you like what you saw on that play. Subs getting ready to come in. Working the ball up is Martinez. Martinez looking for the midfield. Midfielder Villanueva. Ball to the outside. Winger there. And he will deflect the ball, get it out of play. Toss it in. Couple of subs getting ready to enter. Ball tossed in there. Far side. Not too far from the corner. Ball worked around. Defense, pesky defense now flicks it away. Left foot sent in the top of the box. It gets through all the way. Let's see what's going to happen. They're going to stay right there with Mariscal. Mariscal, now that ball will trail out, so it'll be tossed back in. It will be Leon. Now it's going to be Ramirez will toss it in. Subs coming in. Let's see who we have here. Rothwell and Guzman. Kyle Rothwell had a goal in the regional competition. Coming out will be Barton and Winger. Beckett Winger, number 20. So in Rothwell, Guzman. Guzman had a couple of goals in that regional. Michalak leading the way with 5 for the Harleysville squad. Ball sent high in the air. See who comes up with it. That's going to be headed toward the keeper, Blyler. He'll easily collect it.
Hey, Diego's live.
Ball sent forward. Settled nicely. A little pop there, and that'll be a foul.
Hey, Diego's live. Let's go.
Foul there on Lodis. Joseph Lodis. Lodise. Had a goal as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these Dominion players with goals in that East Regional. Ball worked around now, cleared back. Coming forward, and a lot of contact and crowd going nuts. It was right in front of the crowd, so they helped the official there with that call. And a little chat here. And that's going to be Jack Albright. He goes to the principal's office briefly and has a little reprimand.
Who is who? Who is who?
So here comes the play that will be put in motion, the set piece. A line of players right at the top of the box. Fish referee saying hands down. And here we go. Left foot sends it in. Going up, punched out of there by Blyler. He got a fist on it. There were some heads working in there as well. That ball headed down. And right out of the air, sent back, not quite out. And that shot going to be off to the right. Got a whack on it, but not really that accurate. That was Leon who got a foot on that one. Blyler now sets it down. He'll put it in motion. Appreciate the work of our camera folks. Michalak, he'll step through. Pressure from behind, pressure on the side. He works it all the way through. Has good balance, good strength. That one flicked away. Just a opportunity there that went by the wayside. Coming back up the middle. Ball out to the left. Picked up nicely there by Albright. He was marking up on his numerical counterpart, Valencia. Ball worked a little possession here in the middle. Rothwell, who just checked in, doesn't get it clear. And that's a pretty big shove there from Zach Morales, showing physicality. And here comes the referee to have a little chat. So a little warning there about the rough play, as he coaches like that physicality. The officials trying to keep control, kind of walking the tightrope. So putting it in play here will be Julian Martinez. Sends it toward the top of the box. Clears the first wave. Cleared out by the second. Leon hustling through a sea of orange. Puts it back out toward Aparicio. Aparicio trying to work it around. It's a quick save. Who's going to come to it? And Quintos tries to clear it out. Not quite, however. Ball going around. Now the ball sent out. Here we go the other way. Mikulak, he has great balance. And this will be a toss in. Petitioning to the referee for a call there, but none given. Ball be tossed in by Juan Jesus Ramirez. Ball settled, now sent to the side. Ball down the near side. Good close work here. Tight passes. Ball toward the middle now. Quintos looking for options. Now sends it the far side. Looking for options. Sends it down the far side. Working it toward the middle. Flicked away briefly. Rothwell now comes up with it. Rothwell pressure from behind. Putting a lot of pressure in there is Valencia. And he takes a tumble. Continue with play. Nice ball there. Let's see who comes up with a little flick that's going to come in. Is it going to get to the offensive charge? They're going to fight for it. Flying toward the corner. Ball on the far post. It's going to be headed, and it's going to be down low. Cerritos comes up with it. There's a little short hop there in front of the keeper, but he comes up with it. Good job by particularly the good hustle we saw there from Zach Morales. Ball down low, worked back in, Mariscal. Mariscal sends it back in. Ball flicked now. Taken away nicely by Mariscal once again. He's everywhere at this moment. Ball back to Martinez. Julian Martinez. There's Mariscal once again. Mariscal backs up. Sends it toward the top of the box, headed away. Mikulak tries to chest it to a teammate. And a little bit of a hesitation allows an opportunity here. Coming in there, Leon works it around. That ball's still in dangerous territory just outside the box. That's deflected. It will go out. It'll be a throw in here. And the subs getting ready to come in. Let's see, we've got three. We've got two for Harleysville, one for the Raiders. The Raiders will be Francisco Reyes. He'll be coming in for Juan Jesus Ramirez. Quintos and Morales will come out. Checking in will be Radzkowski and Barbieri. Dylan Barbieri and Brett Radzkowski. The name's right. Long toss. And ball tossed in, but right to Blyler. Coming up, and a nice toss there. Catches the offense right in stride. There's a good first touch, working down the side, now hesitating. Working it off to the right, and it'll be flicked away. Let's see if they're going to keep it in play. They will get it just after it crosses the line. Mikulak really working hard. Let's see if he's going to get a break here before halftime. Ball sent back in, flicked, and now Rothwell. He'll settle it, send it right back in. Looking for a target there. Easy to find those orange shirts and white shirts in this contest. Getting a little bit darker by the moment on the far side. The lights really coming into use. This will be a toss in as Raiders trying to get something started. That ball goes through, and that ball is loose in the corner now. Clear would be a toss in over there for the Raiders. Got another sub. Let's see if they see it. And we have another sub coming in for the Raiders. Looks like number 10. It's going to be number 10. That's Nicolas Soto. He'll be coming in for Mariscal. Very good action here in this first half and deserves the break. He'll sit for a few moments as we get closer to halftime. Ball sent back. Ball headed down by the defense, trying to get something moving forward, but Melvin Martinez there this time. A couple of Martinez's on the team, Julian as well as Melvin. Nice ball sent up to Mikulak. He'll turn, tries to get it going, and ball flicked away. Good job by the defense. A little wrestling match in the middle. That's Reyes, who just checked in. He gets it back to Julian. Julian Martinez looking for options, works it up. Stepping up defensively was Dylan Barbieri. Reyes sends it on in. That will be cleared away. Left foot sends it out. Ball tapped down. Now checking options. Might take it back the other way. He's going to send it in toward the top of the box. Ball headed out. Good work in there by a couple of substitutes. Coaches like to see that when they are able to send in the subs and they do the job. That means a lot to the team. For the Raiders, that's Valencia, worked around with it. There's the ball trying to get it to the backside. Ball bounding around. Everybody fighting for it. A lot of action. Very little possession. Now sent to the back and right back. Little pickpocket there working around. That's a good job by Moreno. Sends it out to the side. Reyes sends it right back. Far post. And it's headed down. Good job by the defense. Ball cleared. Shot. It's up and over. An opportunity there, but that ball got loose around the top of the box. To the displeasure of the head coach, Quintos, as he talks to his defense about maintaining control in there. Here's Blyler coming in. You might see a replay of that shot that took place. Just got free, and then the ball sails over the top of the netting. Ball headed back in and settled here. Good job by the defense. Turned right back over, however, and I see if that was Reyes, number 10. Soto, number 10. I think I called his name a moment ago, Reyes, but Soto was in on that play. A lot of physicality here as we continue trying to get some possession here. Pesky defense given by Harleysville, keeping a Raiders team that's very active, trying to work that ball in. Here comes Leon, works through the traffic, takes it to the right. And had a foul there as Leon went down. So this will be a set piece. Looks like it's about 10 or 12 yards outside the box. Ball tossed in there, be put in play. Let's see who will do the honors. It'll be Julian Martinez. Martinez lines it up, looked like the right foot, the wall.
Hey, follow your marks on the kick. Kyle.
Backing up the wall just a little bit.
Hey, Dylan! Look for them to pass to that side.
And so the wall set up, and then you have a couple of Raiders players on each side. Maybe setting some sort of a pick. We'll see if that's a little pick play here. So here we go. Once again, Julian Martinez. Ball sent in. It's headed up and over the crossbar, and it'll be a goal kick. Blyler will take care of that. And the sub getting ready to come in. This will be for Harleysville, number 13. Carlos Morales. A couple of Moraleses on this team. You've got Zach, you've got Carlos. So a few names repeated here and there. And Michalak will come out, get a little bit of rest. And a deserved rest. He's worked hard this first half. I think we mentioned a while ago, we'd be wondering if he might get a little break. The beautiful sky in the background as the ball passes through. And an absolutely beautiful evening, ball working down the far side. Little slide tackle there. Getting it out is Lopez, Ivan Lopez. And this will be a toss in, trying to get the orange shirts forward. The coaches encouraging them to be ready as the ball will be passed in. And the Canadians stop by, actually fly by in the form of 6 geese, right over the action. Had to get in on the action a little bit there. U.S. Youth Soccer National Championships. A beautiful sight here in Overland Park, Kansas. Approaching the end of the first half as these two teams have fought very hard trying to get a score. Ball bounding around. Once again, a lot of action, but very little possession. Ball put in play. Rothwell doesn't get a very good first touch. Leon took a shot, and this is going to be a yellow card for the sub, Rothwell. And the referee right there, not happy about it, but he's booked with I think it was just a kick in the back of the leg. And the ball placed down right around the midfield line.
You're good, you're good, you're good.
Referee writing down the information.
Kyle, you good?
That yellow card going to player number 1, Kyle Rothwell.
Feel it. Feel it. Deeper, it's coming. Come on, deeper.
Here comes the right foot, sends it in low. Look good pace, but headed away. Sent right back where it came from. Poor English, I know, but that's the description. Reyes now works it up to his teammate. Small player, and there's Moreno, but it's taken away. Ball on the far side, trying to get to it. Not before Martinez. Julian comes up with it. Racing down the far side. We'll try to get you that number for Harleysville. Up front right now is Guzman, trying to disrupt the passing in the back. Very similar to what we just saw in the Lehigh 19U team. And some good defense they put on the Golden State squad out of California, out of the Pomona area. And so 2 Pennsylvania teams showing some good defense here tonight on this pitch. And that'll be a throw-in, I believe, just a toss there. No subs coming in, so play will continue. There was a foul called. That was a twisting move there, taking down the Harleysville player, so it'll be put in play here by Velez. Shane Velez puts the right foot on it. Night ball sent toward the top of the box, headed, and it's going to be off to the left. Cerritos there. It's hard to tell from this angle if it has a chance. Nice ball tossed out here, and a nice slide and little action there. That was actually Soto who came away with it after the nice tackle. Rajkowski working it up. Now sends it back toward Rothwell. Rothwell, the recipient of the yellow card. Here's another one. This might be it's going to be a warning. And the referee's going to give a yellow card there as well. So dispensing justice to Marco Valencia. He gets a yellow card as well. So we saw one maybe a couple of minutes ago right in that same area given to Rothwell. This one goes to Valencia. So here we go. The ball will be set in motion. Long ball set in, and looked like just kind of retreating out of there on that one. Not sure if there was a whole lot of purpose behind that except to give it over to the Raiders. Soto with it. Sends it back to Reyes. A couple of substitutes working together. Reverse the pitch. Sends it over to Lopez. Lopez moves it forward. Villanueva sending it forward. I think it's going to be a race. Blyler gets to it. Lucky bounce there. Kind of went away from him and then bounded back. That could have been a problem as Leon, who has been ever present as well. Christian Leon. On the far side, Villanueva chasing it. Here comes Harleysville. Good job. Nice break there. Tried to get it through, but Reyes there to break it up. Working it back in, Bovell. Bovell sends it on up to Barbieri. Ball sent in. Here's who's going to get to it. It's going to be Guzman chasing. Sends it back in, and there's the deflection. It goes all the way through past two of the orange shirts and safely to the other side. If you're the Raiders, now send right back in. The pressure continues. Punched away. And several possible fouls and one called. And the substitute ready to come in. Subs for each team as they get ready to come in, and we'll be hanging on just a moment for the Raiders sub. Looks like that's Castaneda. Ulysses. See, coming in will be number 19 for Dominion, John Strauss. Strauss will come in for Carlos Morales. Strauss hustling over to the other side. His numerical counterpart also waiting to come in, number 19 for the Raiders, Castaneda. Ball to Martinez, Julian Martinez. Rothwell there, deflects it briefly. And here comes, guess who? Leon, he's everywhere. That ball flick, trying to get it to the side. Then will be brought down a little hook there. Play goes on. Ball sent out toward the corner. Moreno working 1v1 there. Little help coming in defensively. Now to Soto. Soto puts it in. Across, and you saw Blyler with the laying out on it. And offside is called. It's all for naught. And here comes number 19, as we mentioned, Ulysses Castaneda. He'll check in for Moreno, Irving Axel Moreno. Blyler still shaking off that dive he took. He'll put it in play, put a short ball in. Short ball there to Velez. He'll work it up. A little bit of space. Left foots it forward. Headed now. Bounding around. That ball doesn't go where he wanted it to. Kind of bounding around in a dangerous area. Leon now gets it, sends it forward. A nice ball. Defense there, however, and they'll get it to Blyler. He's keep it on the ground. Doesn't get it clear. And a nice return. That was a little give and go. And, boy, big contact inside the box. And we see a foul outside. And we're going to have some conversation. This is going to be a conversation, it looks like, with Rajkowski. And the crowd on the far side for the Raiders looking for something to be called inside the box. The ref had none of that. Said there was a foul later, so a set piece here. Low ball sent toward the corner. Now sent in. Ball coming in. Blyler there. He goes up, gets it, secures it. He'll bring it out quickly, puts the ball on his foot, and all the way to midfield, sent right back in. Trying to get some purpose on the touches. That ball getting loose. Coming forward is Villanueva. Tries to send it through. It will go through, but a little bit too far. And will be a goal kick for Blyler. So working near the end of this first half. It's been exciting here, but no scoring that we've been able to enjoy. We see the great defense both ways. Ball bounding around, several yellow cards throughout, a lot of warnings. So a lot of action, just not being able to finish. Ball sent up to Soto. He turns, finds two orange shirts, now finds a teammate. Ball flicked out. It will be a toss in. Soto passes over to Reyes. Reyes gets it into Leon. Ball headed down there, and here comes Soto. He'll kick it into the box. Settled, turns, fighting for it. Now sending it in. Let's see, the Blyler now jumps on it, and the referee says play on. Question from the players about some contact. The official right there, referee in the middle, just saying, hey, keep it going, guys. Here we go. Nice ball sent forward. Foot race down the side. Nice tackle there. Let's see. Believe that was Lopez. That'll be a corner. So setting it up right now. Coach Quintos and his staff trying to get things organized as they get ready for this corner. A good opportunity here for Harleysville. We've seen a couple of corners for each squad, but still trying to find that secret to get one in the back of the net. That was a low ball, really not what the coach had ordered. Sent back in, trying to reverse field. And that's going to be halftime. As we hear the whistle, we will step aside. We will be back here for the second half and see how these coaches have a chat with each of these squads, trying to get some scoring as we go to halftime here in Overland Park, Kansas at the U.S. Youth Soccer National Championship Series. We'll be back. Second half coming up. Proud sponsors AE Engine, Media and Marketing. Also AmericanEagle.com, sponsor of the U.S. Youth National Championship. Bag Tags Incorporated. Target. Also Chipotle Grill, Mexican Grill. Expand a Brand, sponsoring. Also, every season starts at Dick's Sporting Goods, sponsors. MLS, proud sponsor. National College Student Athletes, NCSA. Nike, also a sponsor. Positive Coaching Alliance, better athletes, better people. Another proud sponsor, Premier International Tours. Soccer Shots, another sponsor. Also thanks to go out to Sunmade Raisins. Your Petro Shopping Center, TA. United Soccer Coaches, also a proud sponsor. USA Soccer. And Wilson Trophy Company, provider of trophies for the U.S. Youth Soccer National Championship Series.
It was 1935, the year that Elvis and Sandy Koufax were born. It was a year of many firsts, including the first NFL draft, the first Monopoly board game went on sale, Social Security began, and Babe Ruth hit his last home run. In addition to these milestones, the National Junior Challenge Cup was founded in 1935. Offering a youth competition for young men in the United States. The cup was later named the James P. McGuire Cup, after the late U.S. soccer president, who himself was quite a standout in his earlier days, winning the U.S. Open Cup in 1929. McGuire would lead U.S. soccer and earn an international reputation as an excellent leader.
The Jim McGuire Cup was started in 1935. It was the only cup that the United States Soccer Federation had for youth players. And it was a very good competition, and I can tell you, I mean, this was the highlight of my soccer career to be a champion in 1954.
This storied cup, now the oldest trophy in youth sport.
it has a history, it has a meaning, I think it has tradition. So I think it's extremely important for our competitions, for all the age groups that kind of emulate the Maguire Cup.
Winning the Maguire Cup is huge, just because all that history that comes along with the oldest trophy in youth sports period. That's really big for us.
Who will write their name in the next chapter of the storied Maguire Cup?
This tournament, it's great competition. I mean, you just have to work. All these teams belong here. All these teams work to get here.
So the competition was fantastic from start to finish, and when you get to play in a facility like this, it makes it even more worthwhile traveling the 6.5 hours to get here.
We sacrificed a lot, time, and like our summer. So I really think that if we keep with that, we'll be on pace for a great time at nationals.
Just an overall great performance. Came out in the second half, was able to close it out and get that regional victory that we wanted.
Benefits of this level are huge. The college exposures, second to none for these guys. They're all able to get recruited and achieve the goals that they want to when they set out to actually sign up to play club sports and make a team. They're able to get those opportunities.
I think having something to play for is a real benefit to these goals, not just showcases, it's competition. Everyone wants to win. You play competitive sports because you want to win.
Well, this is the top league in the country, all the best teams, the best competition, and that's what you want for your kids. You know, you want them to work hard and achieve success against the best, so it should be exciting.
Boy, they were tough. They were a tough team, and they had a lot of speed. And so we weren't ready for that, and they kept fighting and kept fighting and kept fighting. We made a few mistakes in the back, and then they came back and tied it up, you know, with 7-8 minutes left in the game. But it was a battle. They are a very strong, competitive team. It's a sweet victory because they really deserve it. The girls were tired, they were weak, and they dug really deep. They really did. They really fought for it.
Everyone wants it so bad that we all get better from each other. No matter the win or the loss, we all want it. It's the best feeling. I've dreamed about this for a long time. It's so exciting to be here.
Very tough game. We had to go into extra time to decide the champion, and our boys stuck it to the end, and were able to come out with a victory today.
It's just an amazing feeling knowing you scored the winning goal for the team. We worked so hard for this, and we all deserve this.
Regionals is where you find the best state champions come and they give you a run for your money.
I think soccer in a whole creates a family. The bake sales, the car washes, the raising of money, it brings all of us together, and we are one. And on to nationals.
We made it to nationals, and that was amazing because we were one of the best. I think at the time it was 4 teams. It was a round robin, actually. So it was the best 4 teams in the whole nation, and so we thought we were just the next best thing since sliced bread. And I think that playing in that tournament was so surreal because you played against other club teams that were so good and at the same level as you that you don't necessarily always get the chance or opportunity to play against, which was so great for us because we were like, wow, these girls are like just as good as us, if not better, and we have to compete at the highest level and play these 3 games, or at that, it was a round robin, so we played the 4. But still, that just reminds me of how competitive I was and my teammates were at that age, which also I think helped me get to the next level. And being that competitive at the club level, I mean, has only helped.
And Blyler will have the kick. Well, they're checking our monitor here as well, working into the 44th minute of this contest. Once again, a 40-minute half, and then whatever additional time is put on by the officials. That ball rolls around. Let's see. Boy, it looked like a acrobatic act there in the middle momentarily. Cirque du Soleil shows up and ball bounding around. Ball sent to the near side. Winger's over that way, but he can't get to it. Ball settled briefly. Now it's sent the other way. Going to come right here toward us, and it'll come over toward the bench. Coach getting a hand on the ball. Tossed in quickly there by number 2, Locker.
Locker, we need to drive something. In between. Hey, in between. Hey.
Coach exhorting Ethan Locker to send one deep here on this free kick. So that's what see what he does. Lining up there is Castaneda. Here's a ball sent in. 2 players flying through. Mikulak comes up with it. Let's see if he can turn. He does. Nice ball back in. It's headed. Headed with a little bit of inaccuracy. Gets it back toward the side, but good possession there by Harleysville. Just couldn't get anything toward the net. Flying through. Here comes Blyler way out of the box. What do we have? We had something back behind the play. Quintos getting a little lecture. And this will be a foul that took place back toward midfield. So the ball brought up almost to the halfway line. And so this looks like it's going to be Julian Martinez. He'll put it in play, sends it to the left side of the box. Stepping in nicely, putting that ball in play, Melvin Martinez. There's a shot. That is some good pace on it. A rocket sent in from Leon, but about 5 feet too high. And it will stick up on top of the U.S. Youth Soccer banner. Blyler now settles it. And that one headed, a little pop in the back of the head. And let's see, look who that was. Let's see, that was Barton. Looks like he got the worst of it. Winger now, he's going to work it out to the side. They're looking for options if he can send it far left. Now he drives it through. Nice job by the defense. That was a ball that was begging to be sent to the far side. Little give and go there. Back to Winger, but just out of his reach. Here comes Martinez. Melvin Martinez tossing it in. Trying to head it back toward teammates. That's going to be Valencia. Valencia connecting with the defense. Back toward the middle. Nice flick there. Beautiful pass. Winger coming in. That's going to be a foul from behind. And referee Billiter having a little chat. And Winger pushing the envelope a little bit. As he said, you can't miss Beckett Winger with that the flowing locks that he has. So here we go. Melvin Martinez, left foot. Puts it in toward the top of the box. Orange shirts all around. Mikulak heads it and takes off. Looking for maybe a return pass. And the ball sent down toward the corner. Mikulak trying to get to it. Flicked there by the heel. Still pressing forward. Now coming back the other way. Good job there by the defense. Aparicio now, he'll work it up. Sends it up to Soto. Soto through ball, but it's going to be too hard. Scooped up in there by Blyler. He'll send it back quickly the other way. No hesitation this half. We are really seeing some action. Everybody's putting the pedal to the metal. Ball sent in. Here comes Mikulak. Will he get a touch on it? He gets taken down, and the referee says, keep on. Looked like he might have stepped in front there. And the contact may have been initiated by Michalak himself. However, here comes Winger. That ball slipped away. See the coaching here going on the side as coach is really getting animated, trying to motivate these two teams after coming up empty in the first half. Winger now with it, brings it back toward some space. Taken away. Defense now, Raiders send it on up. Winger got a little tight passing, good job there, and then taken away again. Ball will find its way to Cerritos, and he'll bring it back out.
No more inside, around him.
Cerritos waiting for his players to move on down the pitch. Now he'll put it in play. Good big boot there. Leon sends it forward. Anybody there? Sent out to the side. Good job by the Harleysville Dominion team. Mindful of the Netherlands in the orange. If you watched any of the World Cup recently, the orange crush and the orange wave. That one headed down. Good job there to get it to Blyler where he could pick it up. Headed down in the back by Barton by Albright. Ball right here in front of us. Winger now will pick it up, toss it in quickly. Trying to get it down toward the corner. Thomas Quintos, and that will earn a corner.
Hey, Blyler back post.
Looks like the substitute will come on in. And so coming out will be Castaneda. Stepping in will be Moreno. It's Irving Axel Moreno. Here we go. Thomas Quintos back post headed. Just little chip off the top of the head. It gets away. That ball will be thrown in there, and it's cleared away nicely. And everybody will reset. Coach is a little bit anxious, trying to get something going on that corner, and yet has been not a good connection on the corners. Either way, Raiders trying to do something, bring it forward, and Leon has been a catalyst, but he is having to rove all over the pitch trying to come up with something. Ball to Locker. Locker trying to get it in the middle. Ball settled. Back to Locker. Locker looking. Ball to Soto. Soto sends it back in, and this will be Blyler right at the edge of the box, able to corral it. Coming the other way.
Hey, lock, feet forward. Look forward. Here we go again.
Ball sent across toward.
It's a great ball, Locker.
That's toward Ethan Locker.
Come on, Joey. You're committed, Lock. Don't stop. Good, Velez.
And the ball, not a good first touch, and Quintos steps in to send it the other way. Just nobody there. Cerritos waiting. He steps back, and here comes some pressure. Ball blocked nicely. That was good hustle in there. Trying to see. Looks like that's going to Zach Morales. And they'll toss it in. They'll try to lock it in down in that corner. Michalak also over there. Here's the toss. Tries to get it out of there. They do. And here comes the ball worked around the midfield once again. As we've said, a lot of action, not a whole lot of possession. We've seen a little bit more here in the second half, a little more purpose. Now the winger sends it back to Locker. In toward Michalak, ball sent back. Winger flying in, but he can't get to it. Hustling over there is Martinez. It'll be a throw in here, and let's see who's going to toss it in. This will be right down near the flag. Mariscal will check back in. Mariscal. Looking to, looks like Coach hollering out to try to set up James Barton. We'll see if that works. Going to be a long toss into the box. There it is. And it's a header and Cerritos. But just can't get those headers directed in the right way. Cerritos, easy play there to get it secured. Ball down the far side, flicked away. Right back up, down and up. That was quick. Still working down the side. Reyes now will flick it out of play. Quick throw in. They're going to turn and throw it in quickly. Michalak there trying to look for Barton. James Barton now puts a kick on it. It's going to be just over the bar. And that was close. Cerritos may have been caught flat-footed. Didn't really take any jump at it, but may have realized it was not, did not have a chance to enter the back of the net, so just let it go. Here comes the ball. Winger now, recipient of that loose play. Michalak, he'll turn. And taken away. Leon, his numerical counterpart, takes it away, going the other way quickly. A lot of speed down the far side. Hustling in there. That's a ball that will work its way toward the corner. Let's see if it crosses the line. It's right on it. And the whistle. May put it down quickly and start right back up. No hesitation here. Ball sent over here to Locker, moves it forward. Sends it to Michalak. Ball the corner winger there. He takes it away, right back in. Who's there? Quintos. Quintos gets, there's a shot and a score. Cerritos there briefly. Quintos got the shot off of Cerritos. And then finally it was cleaned up by Zach Morales. So give Morales the score. And right now, that is a huge goal. We've gone, let's see, over 55 minutes with no score. And you'll see the replay here. Watch closely. Here's the shot. Quintos, Cerritos saves that one. But then you have Zach Morales there. He's there to clean it up and gets the celebration with his team. And so we'll put that number up there, 1-0. As PAD there, you see it on the screen. Pennsylvania Dominion with 1. And now we'll see if the Raiders can bounce back. Raiders FC out of Chicago. Whistle. And we've got a little lecture coming up here. Yeah, some sort of foul in the back. And referee Alex Billiter having a little chat there. Looks like that chat was with Valencia. And we'll make sure and get that score there. Is 1-0 Dominion over the Raiders. There we go. Ball sent out toward midfield. Looks like Quintos called for that foul. A little bit too much, referee says. A little over 20 minutes left here in this second half, and then whatever extra time is put on. That ball down the line goes out. Winger will toss it up. Beckett Winger very animated once he gets that ball, ready to toss it in. It's Ethan Locker who will toss it in. Locker toward Winger. Quintos tries to get it. A lot of action right here in front of us. Working that one forward. Lodis working over. This is Michalak. He's in there. Shot and a score. And let's see who I think that assist is going to come to Barton. We'll see if it's Barton and Michalak. Michalak, who had 5 goals in the Eastern Regional, comes up with that one. And the goal is scored. We'll see that replay, I'm sure, coming up here. We'll be able to pick up the assist And it looked like, I think that was Barton. We saw the ball bounding around. Coach Quintos knew immediately that Michalak was probably in. And he puts it in. Here comes the replay. Now you see that score. Didn't see the pass right before it, but it was a nice pass. It was either Quintos or Barton. We'll try to figure out who had that assist. And we'll ask right here. We'll check with our info. Any idea on the assist there? We'll see if they come up with that for us, and we'll share that with you. Lodi's. Oh, Barton. Barton giving the assist there. We'll confirm that, but good job. Winger comes back to tick it away. So a lot of excitement on the orange side right now. 2-0. Harleysville starting to send in some subs here. That goal coming right around the 57th minute. So a couple of goals here very quickly, maybe within 3 minutes or so. Here come the Raiders. They're going to try to bounce back now. They've got a corner. They'll put it in. Everybody loading up in the box. Here's the ball. Looks right in the middle. It goes up. Nice job by Blyler as he goes up and gets the ball. Coach is saying slow it up a little bit, and he'll wait for the players to move down the pitch. Now he'll step into it. Quintos tries to move it on forward. Ball sent back by Martinez, Melvin Martinez. Rothwell has checked in. Ball sent down in there. Michalak, he'll drive through. Michalak, a big-time player, and he puts a left foot on it. May have pulled the trigger a little early, but not afraid to take a chance. Sub coming in will be Guzman. Looks like Morales will come out. Morales with one of the goals. Michalak with the other. Zach Morales coming out. So Cerritos will put it in play. Ball in the back and working over there, Julian Martinez. Trying to find some opportunity here is, once again, when you fall behind like that quickly, a couple of quick goals, that makes it tough. And see the real character of this team from the Raiders from Chicago, see if they can bounce back here. And you see Leon working his way in there, trying to disrupt the play. And that ball will trail out on the far side. Lodi's with that ball going out. As we said, we believe that assist goes to James Barton. And the goal scored by Michael Michalak. 5 goals for Michalak in the regionals. On the other side, once again, very successful regional as well for the Chicago team. Ball sent in. That one's going to be flicked away. Which way will it go? It will go with Harleysville. PA Dominion. And here comes Thomas Quintos. He'll come out. Coming in is Brett Redzkowski. Jack Albright right here in front of us. That ball flicked away, and working around is Valencia. Valencia now with speed. And a nice step up there to clear it. A few more combo passes here from the Raiders right now to try to utilize some of their speed. They've got the speed, just need to get some good passes and good work together. There's Guzman, who just checked in, fresh feet, and shows there a little bit overzealous with that pass, sends it out. Night air cooling down here in Overland Park, just outside Kansas City. As we said, Kansas, the geographical center of the United States, and this week, the center of activity in U.S. Youth Soccer, the National Championship Series. Nice job there. Ball taken away, basically, by Lodi's. Sends it down the left side. A little race to the corner. And a little slippage. Somehow it stays in play. It looked like almost like a swim move down in the corner there as I believe it was Lodice working in the corner. Ball blocked, and here comes the orange wave again. Raiders trying to get something started. Ball deflected there, and pass had got a little bit offline, and Raiders took advantage to get control. Ball worked around. Aparicio now with it. He'll go with the long ball, trying to find somebody on the far side. Winger heads it down with that big lock of head of blonde hair. Sliding tackle there by Aparicio. Through ball goes all the way through to the defense. Cerritos comes out, picks it up. He'll put it in play. Good ball bounding out toward midfield, headed down there by Mariscal. Ball sent in toward the forward Moreno. Ball the right side, winger there. Very animated, very active, great energy from Beckett Winger. Through ball again and again, deflected. And this ball is sent forward. Guzman chasing it down. Guzman looking for an option. He's knocked off the ball and then cleared away. Aparicio sends it out. And a sense of urgency really creeping into the Raiders side as they need a goal here to kind of creep back into this contest. Down 2-0. So here we go in the midfield. There's Leon. Nice ball turn. And the offside flag pops up, and everyone else drops down. Ball will be placed at the site of the offside. Here's the ball played to the orange shoes of Raczkowski. Raczkowski, here's Barton working up. Had the assist earlier, sends it in toward Mikulak, and it will trail across the line just out of play. Cerritos will put it in play after this next substitution. Dylan Barbieri. Barbieri coming in for Barton. So coach giving him congratulations coming off with that assist and a good half of play. Raiders working it up. Still trying to go with the long ball. They've got a wave of players and just hoping that one of these will find the foot of one of the Raiders with an opportunity to finish it off. And that ball sent out. Albright back there to put the clamps on the defense. There's Raczkowski. He'll send it down toward the corner. Ball in there, nice for Barbieri. Sends it back toward the middle. High in the air. That ball's going to have a lot of spin on it. It comes down. Raczkowski will track it down. Ball sent back toward Raczkowski. A little chip toward the corner. High ball. Let's see if it's going to stay in play. It will not. It will go out of play, and it'll be a goal kick for Cerritos. Cerritos with urgency puts it out. As a nice ball by Leon, but broken up. And a ball that will be sent forward, really trying to get one in. Just missed a Leon on that turn. Ball that was just behind him. Had a chance. That's a nice ball from Mikulak. Looked like there's Diego Guzman. He goes down. Toss in. The excitement on the bench as Harleysville asked to return to their seats. All the excitement of the second half after seeing no score in the first. First goal scored by Zach Morales. It was kind of a cleanup job after a shot ricocheted off Cerritos. And then the next goal, nice setup there by James Barton to Michalak. No surprise there for Harleysville fans that Michael Michalak, who has been a pretty much a scoring machine throughout the regionals and on into the national series. Working it forward is Melvin Martinez, left foot, high in the box, a lot of orange shirts. Trying to work it in. There's a ball is cleared away as Leon was about to line one up. And that will be rethrown as we have the substitute getting ready to come in. Ethan Witkowski, one of the assistant coach, his father Jay Witkowski, and Matt Benner also an assistant coach. Raiders out of Chicago, head coach Juan Espinoza. And a lot of fans here for both squads. A lot of fans on that far sideline. Might have some of the jackets being put on at this point as the temperature cools down. Up this morning coming out for the 7 a.m. match, the temperature showing at 59 degrees. Winger over there trying to disrupt things. He does briefly now, picked up again by the Raiders. Working it around right over there, a little turnaround. It's going to be knocked out. It will be a toss in. It'll be a toss in for Winger. Sub getting ready to come in for Jack Albright. Looks like it'll be after this play, however. Ball tossed in. Winger tosses it in. Nice job there. Turning, finding another orange shirt, however, is Aparicio. Ball sent in. Just too much height here. Harleysville just has the height to head those balls away. Working it in, Villanueva takes it down the side. And he receives help. Rothwell steps in. So there's going to be a sub. Leon just saying it. He got the ball and then comes in with the studs a little bit high, however. So we have a player down and see the substitute. Looks like Jack Albright is coming out. He's number 9. He'll come out. Stepping in will be Carlos Morales, number 13. So while we take a break here, we'll ask Daniel Reed to pull up a brief commercial, take a 30-second break, and we'll be right back. All right, we're back with you, and had a little break there. We're back at it, looking at the clock here to see how much time is left. Probably 10 to 15 minutes. There'll be a little bit of injury time brought back in. 2-0 your score as Harleysville, with the 2 goals here in the second half, have a player that went down here briefly. That was Villanueva. Looks like he's ready to come back on the pitch. So ball back in. Michalak looks at it. Little fake there, little juke. Defender slips past the far post, and defender gets ahead on it. And a boot that's going to put it across. Michalak trying to track it down again. They keep fighting for it. That ball will go out of play. And looks like a foul is called back behind the play. Ball on the far side. Lopez sends it on over. They're trying to get something going here. The momentum fully in the court of Harleysville and the Dominion squad right now. But trying to fight back the Chicago team. Let's see if it's going to be a goal kick. Winger, once again, very active. Quick feet. Playing hard over there as we see the clock in the 72nd minute, almost 73rd, which probably some additional time coming in. Looking at field number 3 right here on the edge. A couple other matches still continuing, but maybe one of the last fields going here tonight. 8:30 match. That ball, Michalak with a header, sends it out toward, I believe that's Diego Guzman. Takes it around the end. He's going to flash across, sends it in toward the middle, cleared out by the defense, and see who's out there to try to recover. Rajkowski sends it over toward Barbieri. Ball sent in toward the box, and it's deflected away. Leon taken right back. And a reverse of field, a big whack at it is Rothwell. Nice strike, but it's a little left. Coach Espinoza trying to get his squad motivated here in the last few minutes. Moving into the 74th minute. Once again, additional time likely to be added by injury, couple of goals, some subs coming in, so we'll see what the referees say. I think the average extra time has been 3 minutes. Here's Carlos Morales. He's checked back in. Radzkowski, a little fake there. Michalak also with those orange boots. Here comes Radzkowski. And that ball will go out. Let's see if it's going to be a corner. Let's see what we've got here. It's going to be corner. I don't know with the time working down. And a quick ball to Guzman. Diego Guzman sends it back. Ball sent back in. Left side header. Up and caught. Cerritos there. Little play there, kind of developed slowly, but I think it's pretty much what the coach wanted in that situation. Coach Quintos kind of coaching them through that corner in the set play. Ball to Carlos. Carlos Morales, Zach Morales, both on the Dominion team. It'll be a toss in, another sub getting ready to come in. And right now, the Raiders looking pretty fatigued out there, trying to do something, and that one flicked away. Probably another corner. Looks like they're setting up a play here. See if we see a similar play as to what we saw just a moment ago. Ball set down quickly. Here we go. It's going to be Michalak and Guzman. Guzman trying to work it through, gets taken down. Here comes the Raiders. There's a ball sent in. Winger puts a head on it, and Rothwell will come up with it. Winger, I tell you, is one of the defensive players. There's a ball that's sent in. Guzman will get to it, but great job on defense by Lopez to break it up. That ball headed, but this time it headed in a dangerous area momentarily. Here comes Martinez Julian. Julian out on the side. And guess who? Beckett Winger takes it away. Ball to the feet of Aparicio. Now Leon, he turns, goes down. This will be a set piece, an opportunity here for the Raiders as we move into the 77th minute. Set piece, trying to chip away, down by 2. And referee Billiter says they were a little too close. They'll back it up, and they'll also bring in a sub. And number 19, Strauss, will get ready to come in.
Who's coming off, Orange? Who's coming off? Carlos.
They're trying to wave off. And so finally the word gets in. There'll be a little additional time coming on. And it's Carlos Morales. Finally got the word that he was the one coming off. So here we go. Ball will be put in play by Julian Martinez. Has some time to think about it. Sent in, headed first touch there by, that was Locker who got a head on it first. And then it went off of the Raiders. I believe that was Villanueva. Ball sent out toward midfield. Melvin Martinez sends it back in. Now Rejkowski sends a ball in, but a little too much there. Cerritos comes off out of the box. And then a foul here is coming up and over the back. And let's see, that was Aparicio who went down. So Rothwell will retreat after being called for the foul. Ball worked out to the outside. Reyes sends it on forward. A little jousting there. Leon sends it in, and it's deflected by the ever-present defense. The orange shirts seem to be everywhere. There's a shot, and Weiler right on it. Now, I've been saying Michael Michalak and the coach saying Seth, so we're going to go with Seth here from here on out. And here we go. This is a ball headed down by Guzman. That's a video on how to head the ball to yourself. He heads it a couple of times, comes to it, and Cerritos meets him with the secure of the ball, security, and takes it the other way. That ball out. Trying to get the defense back. Here comes the throw. Here's the toss down the line. Winger once again there. He takes a tumble. And a toss in on the side. That will be Mariscal. Mariscal over there will toss it in. Here's a toss. It'll be a high toss into the box. Short part of the box, and then flicked out by Guzman. Guzman seems to be one of the animated characters along with Winger for this Dominion squad. Ball sent back in. See, good play there. Trying to get where he can get a whack on it is number 9, Valencia. Sent out to the side. Villanueva now will chase it down. Sends it back up toward Martinez. Melvin Martinez. Back post coming out. Bleiler will make the grab. In traffic, goes up and brings it down. Got that green shirt on. Drops it off there to Mariscal. Ball flicked, and here it comes. Let's see if they can get a through ball. They get one out to the side. Strauss chasing it down. He's going to kick it right off of the defender. It'll be another corner. So we will come over here and ask a question here. Seth and Seth, we got the word now. It's Seth, not Michael. Michael Seth, there we go. So we got the word from Michalak on the roster saying Michael, and that's his first name. Likes to go by Seth, however. That ball will be a throw-in for Dominion. They try to smother that ball in the corner, and it gets exciting. The referee has to move over there to watch. Now they're going to see who's going to toss it. Let's see. Here it comes, right in the corner again, flicked out. Throw in back again. Let's see. Time-wise, we are moving into extra time. Didn't really get the word how much extra time. We'll see in 4 minutes extra time is the word. So there we go. We've got 3 minutes of the 4 have gone by right now. So that's where we are. That ball sent back down, and let's see if Michalak will take it back the corner. What will happen? He's going to send it on out. As time rolls through, and there's the whistle. And a tough match. First half, very tight as we went in with no score. Coming out and scoring a couple here in the second half, it will be the Harleysville, Pennsylvania Dominion team that comes away with a victory. You see the final right there as they shake hands. Once again, John Peters here with you on the microphone. Daniel Reed and our crew, we want to say thank you for joining us. The 2 goals coming in the second half, putting away the Raiders squad, and Dominion coming away with the victory here in the 15U contest. Stay with us this week as we'll be back tomorrow. U.S. Youth Soccer National Championships. Get all the information you need at usyouthsoccer.org. Thanks again for joining us. John Peters signing off. Good night.